Hello and good evening everybody. It is 23rd of July 2024 और आज है वो बिग डे जिसके बारे में हमने बहुत बातें करी। आज बजट आया जिसके लिए आपने देखा होगा कि हमने बहुत सारे कवरेजेस किए थे। इसके बारे में बहुत सारे ऐसे सेक्टर्स थे जिनके बारे में हमने आपको पहले से ही बता दिया था और कहीं ना कहीं वो बजट में देखने को मिला भी है। बट उसके लिए हम थोड़ा सा भी और वेट करेंगे और सेक्टर बाय सेक्टर आपको अपडेट देंगे। बट आज का बजट एट द वेरी फेस ऑफ इट कैसा लग रहा है वो भी समझना जरूरी है, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं आज बजट आने के बाद मार्केट में भी कंफ्यूजन देखने को मिला। और आप देखें 24,582 से करेक्ट करके 24,74 लेवल्स तक मार्केट गया, फिर रिकवर करके क्लोज हुआ। तो बहुत कंफ्यूजन है, बहुत लोगों के बहुत सारे सवाल हैं। और आज इस बिग डे के लिए फाइनली मैंने कन्विंस कर लिया है एक बिग मैन को हमारे चैनल पे आने के लिए। आई हैव बीन परसुइंग हिम फॉर पास्ट मेनी मंथ्स एंड टू गिव यू अ ब्रीफ अबाउट हिम, he is a former president of NB, former director of Calcutta Stock Exchange, member of Bharat Chamber of Commerce, a man who has an experience of 44 years in equity markets. I am talking about Miss Dr. Ajit Khandelwal, who is the chairman of BNK Capital Group. तो चलिए ज्यादा टाइम नहीं वेस्ट करते हैं, उनसे समझते हैं कि किस तरीके से ये बजट आया है, इसको कैसे रीड करना चाहिए, सो दैट हमको एक ब्रीफ आइडिया लग जाए। सो लेट्स मी ब्रिंग हिम ऑन स्टेज। गुड इवनिंग अजीत सर, हाउ आर यू टुडे?
Oh, I'm good. Let me say hi to all my viewers and hi to you, Rachit.
Hello sir. So how do you see the budget? What exactly was the fine line that you can see in the budget?
Well, I'm a very positive person as always, and I see in the current times the budget could not be better than this. In fact, I would rate this budget as better than most of the budgets which has come in past few years. If you
Uh,
see the total allocation to various sectors, which means defense is over 4.54 lakh crores, rural development is 2.65 lakh crores, agriculture and allied activities is 1.51 lakh crores, education is 1.25 lakh crores, IT and telecom is 1.16 lakh crores, health is 89,000 crores, energy is 68,000 plus crores, social welfare is 56,000 crores, and to commerce and industry is 57,500 crores. All these goodies for development of all these major areas, that means all the pockets, social as well as economic pockets of the country. She has taken care of every sector, in fact.
uh, but sir,
And
when we're
then,
talking about
with every good, there has to be something bad. So, fine, yes, we found that the capital markets took it bad once, the tinkering in capital gains tax and little bit of change in securities transaction tax in FNO. Now, having said that, capital market took it as a bad thing. But then, capital markets is again a place of intelligent people. They realize that this tinkering is not really bad for the markets. And immediately after falling down by Sensex, going down by around 1,000 points, recovered like anything, and it closed little negative. So they realize that nothing is bad, at least on the face of it. Now the finance bill is made available to everybody and they are going through it. But then we all feel is that, if all the sectors are being fed properly, the intentions are good, if the implementations is good, a little sacrifice on the persons who are making money. That means capital markets had been making money for investors have been making money for quite some time, and there had been no tinkering in the tax rates in capital markets, basically. So they are happy to go with little more tax on it. Because then, if every sector grows, in turn they will grow again. What's wrong paying more tax and getting more profits? So I would rate
Uh,
budget 8.5, 9 out of 10.
Sir, I completely understand that what you have put forward, that if capital market people are making money, they should be paying taxes, and that's completely fine. But then there is another sector which has been put under a tax regime wherein they have taken the indexation out. I'm talking about the real estate sector, sir. They have taken out the indexation, and now it would be painful for people to sell their property and give 12.5% tax as a long term capital gain tax. How do you see it, and how do you see the impact on the real estate sector?
Well, every step has got two acts, positive and negative. Now, one positive thing on this, that indexation, if indexation has been withdrawn, that 20% has been brought to 12.5%. Now, if you balance things, a person who has a property, 20-year-old property, with the new tax regime would be paying new less tax than what he would have paid even after indexing it. Yeah, it would be little painful for those who have a property of 40 years or 50 years old. But then, since the values have gone up so much, and he would be getting much more, so little bit of extra tax uh, would be should be treated as sacrifice towards the overall development of the country. I think it is too good for the economy. When the finance minister has to distribute or to allocate resources, she has to get resources also from some pocket, and these are the pockets today which will not feel that big pinch. The idea is for a good finance minister is to tax in such a way that the pinch is not much, and these sectors are there where the pinch is not much. Now, if you see real estate, then you see a lot of other balancing supports have been given to housing sector and all. So ultimately, that sector is benefiting out of it. Maybe yes, individual landowner versus promoter, it may be a tough deal. It may be a sacrifice between 100 rupees and 112 and half, and they will have to come where somewhere in between. But that somewhere in between is really gaining in lot of big way.
So in that case, the property tax without indexation is actually helping, because they have also created for low cost housing. They have given so many
Yeah.
freebies, which would eventually help the real estate sector. Point taken, sir. Sir, another thing which might be disturbing for some of our viewers, the buyback tax that they have come up with. Anything that you would like to talk about that particular tax?
Well, let us go back a couple of years back when buyback tax was introduced. Now, previously, in these cases, buyback, the tax was always on the recipient of income. But to plug the loopholes of those investors coming from no tax zones, they used to get rid of doing these exercises without paying any taxes, because all they had those tax treaties, and they used to escape all the taxes and go. But in last few years, lot of these tax treaties have been now revisited and rationalized. So now they also have to pay capital gains tax, and so this has been brought back to the same position. So again, the beneficiary, that means the shareholder, has to pay tax, and I think the idea is that if a person earns money, there should be a tax payment. One should not find this way or that way just to avoid tax.
Right,
A
sir.
fair tax should be paid.
Sir, along with this, anything that you would like to talk about the way they have done some work on job creation, wherein they have linked job creation with CSR activity? Anything that you would like to talk about?
Well, this budget has really focused a lot on employment and internship issues. The real challenge of India is employment. If I am not wrong, the rate at which we are getting young people educated and coming, we require a lakh job per day.
Right.
The figure is so huge, which cannot be done. Now, there has been a lot of statistics. If you have read the papers, somebody says that there had been an average of more than 2.5 crore jobs created over past few years. Some says 4.5. RBI has got a different figure. Leaving aside those things, we really want job creation. And the
Right.
government has given a special thrust this time for job creation, has given a lot of incentives for employment. As the first time employee, if they get registered into PF, 1 month salary is an add-on from the side of the government. There are incentives for employer contributions also. They will be getting some rebates. The top 500 companies will be identified, wherein when they give internship to people, their internship apprenticeship charges as well as cost would be considered as a CSR spend.
Right, sir.
These are all big boost. This will definitely give big boost to employment and job creation.
Sir, we would not take much of your time, but then there was something that we were actually looking into, that there has been a serious concern that RBI and Government of India are talking about, that the depleting deposit in banks. And we were expecting some kind of announcement which could actually help in the people again going back to the bank, any kind of tax benefit of freebie, which has not come in place. Anything that you would like to comment upon?
I I think this is one of the major concerns which the government, RBI, and even SEBI is having. The biggest concern is that the money is being shifted from fixed deposits and entering into capital markets, and not capital markets as an investment, but is being used for trading in derivatives, which may earn profits or may go into huge losses.
Right.
So that's why SEBI is much concerned and giving a lot of caution messages. Similarly, the concern of RBI is that the savings is going down. Definitely, something could have been worked out in this budget. I think this had been a miss by finance minister, or an intentional miss. She may be working out both the on an FNO derivatives, this thing and this together, so that something can be worked, because this has been concern has been spelled out by RBI governor only last week. So it would have been too fast to implement that in budget. So definitely there is a concern with the government, and they will be coming out with something. I think it is not possible to get everything in a budget, every problem to be sorted out in a budget, but she has tried to sort out major problems here. The approach is good. If implemented properly, we are really at the path towards Viksit Bharat.
Right, right. So it was amazing discussing budget with you. And though it's very difficult to catch hold and get into any kind of discussion because of your busy schedule, but I'm pretty sure that our viewers have got a very good insight. And I'm pretty sure that they would actually want you to come back on the channel quite more frequently. It was amazing talking to you, sir. And thank you. And hope to see you soon with the more events coming up. We would like to see you again and discuss it further.
Thank you. Thank you, Rachit. Thank you, Vyas.
Right. Thank you, sir.